Hi everyone, I'm Tiffany. I am so excited to be here with you guys today for the summit. Today I am going to be tapping to overcome fear and make room for self-confidence. Now, I've been tapping for a few years now, and I can't even tell you what an incredibly powerful tool this is. I've been using it for myself and with my clients, and I have had some amazing results. It's just been an absolute game changer. So for those of you who don't know what tapping is, tapping, or EFT, which stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, is a type of energy psychology. And what you do is you basically tap along the meridians on the acupressure points to release energy blocks. Now this can help ease emotional distress, even physical pain, and it's incredible for anxiety. Now, when we're tapping, what we're doing is we're releasing, right, the negative, the things we want to get rid of, and then we're replacing it with the positive. So when we tap, we start with the negative, so what we want to release and get rid of, and then we kind of fill ourselves up with the positive at the end, right? And so we tap to kind of really get that in there and enforce that positive. So that's kind of a brief kind of what tapping is and how it works. So I think maybe we'll just get started. So it's best if you can find somewhere where you won't be disturbed, that's a little bit quiet. And I want you to just get comfortable and relax. Now you sort of, it's better if you're sitting up for this and sitting up straight and comfortable, well supported. And I want you to just allow that fear of failure, that fear of stepping out of your comfort zone, that fear of taking a chance, that fear of doing that thing that you kind of want to do, but you just don't know if you can do it. Allow that fear to just be here with you. Just feel it. Notice everything you can about it. Notice where you feel it in your body. Notice how it makes you feel, right? Does it make you feel like hiding? Does it make you feel angry? Does it make you feel frustrated? Notice everything about that fear. Notice, is it in your throat? Is it in your stomach? Maybe it's in your head, right? So notice as much as you can about that fear and allow it to just be. We're not going to do anything to it. We're not going to try to change it. We're not going to, move it around. We're just going to notice for right now. Just notice your fear. Now, on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd like you to rate that fear. So 1 being you're a little nervous, but nothing you can't manage, and 10 being you're terrified. It is so scary that it paralyzes you. Okay, so take note of that number, because we're going to check back in at the end and see if it's gotten better or not. Okay, so just notice that fear, rate it, and just breathe. Just nice cleansing breaths, nothing too deep, just nice relaxed cleansing breaths. Now when we're tapping, you're just going to follow along with me. You're going to do what I do, say what I say, and we're not going to tap hard. We don't have to do this very hard, right? We're just going to tap lightly. I like to use 2 fingers just to lightly tap on the different points, right? Just lightly. We don't want to leave bruises. We just want to tap. We just want to move that energy. Okay, so we're going to start on the side of our hand, which is called the karate chop point. So we're just going to lightly tap and say, even though I'm fearful, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Even though I'm fearful, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Even though I'm fearful, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Even though I'm fearful, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Even though I'm fearful, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Okay, so from here we're going to move to the top of the head, right in the center. all this fear and self-doubt. Inside corner of the eyebrow, I can feel it in my body. Outside corner of the eyebrow, it makes me feel tense. Under the eye, it's just uncomfortable. Under the nose, I'm so afraid of failing. Center of the chin, what if I take a chance? Collarbone, and everything falls apart. Okay, we're going to go underarm, about 4 inches down from your underarm. It's overwhelming. Bottom corner of the thumbnail. I know it's keeping me stuck. Bottom corner of the index fingernail. But I can't let go of the fear. Bottom corner of the middle finger. It feels like it's a part of me. Baby fingernail. Something I will never be rid of. Back to the karate chop point. Even though I'm fearful, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Okay, so we're going to just take a moment here, and I want you to take in a nice cleansing breath in. And let's let go of some of that fear as we sigh it out. Nice breath in. And sigh it out. And one more time, cleansing breath in. And sigh. And just let your shoulders drop a little and relax a little bit deeper. Okay, so we're going to go back to the karate chop point now. Even though I'm fearful, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Even though I'm fearful, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Even though I'm fearful, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Back to the top of the head. All this fear and self-doubt. Inside corner of the eyebrow. There's just so much. Outside corner. I'm always afraid. Under the eye. It paralyzes me. Under the nose. It keeps me from achieving my goals. Chin. From creating the life I want. Collarbone. What if I never get over this fear? Underarm, 4 inches down. What if I waste my whole life being afraid? Bottom corner of the thumbnail. What if I never get the courage to get out there? Bottom corner of the index finger. What if I never get out there and live my life? Middle finger. That is really terrifying. Baby finger. I refuse to spend another second allowing fear to stop me. Karate chop point. Even though I'm fearful, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Okay, so we're going to take some more deep breaths and sigh it out. I want you to really breathe in that cleansing breath and sigh out any fear. Breathe in and release. And one more time. Now we're going to go to the top of the head. I am ready to release my fear. Inside corner of the eyebrow. I choose to let it all go. Outside corner. I release it all now. Under the eye. I release it from my body. Under the nose. I release the fear from my mind. Chin. I release the fear from my soul. Collarbone. I feel calm. Underarm, 4 inches down. I feel secure. Bottom corner of the thumbnail. I feel safe. Index finger. I feel confident. Middle finger. I'm ready to step into my power. Baby finger. And create the life of my dreams. Back to the karate chop point. Even though I have been fearful, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Okay, so if it feels safe to do so, I invite you to close your eyes. Just allow your breathing to get a little bit deeper. Not so deep that it's uncomfortable, but a little bit deeper than your normal breath. And I want you to breathe in compassion for yourself. And then release any lingering fear. Breathe in confidence. And release that last little bit of fear that's been lingering. Breathe in. And release. Breathe in. And release. Now I want you to imagine yourself surrounded by a beautiful white light. And I want you to know that that light is protecting you and keeping you safe. You feel warm and protected and completely secure. Now, as that light gets stronger and brighter, you can feel your confidence growing. You're learning to trust yourself, to believe in yourself, and to love yourself. So just let that light get stronger and more powerful as you feel your confidence becoming stronger and more powerful. Your self-belief becoming stronger and more powerful. And your self-love becoming stronger and more powerful. Now let's just take a few minutes to bask in those feelings. Allow those feelings of confidence to fill you up. You are a force to be reckoned with, a force of nature. And it's time for you to step into your power. And just breathe in those feelings of confidence and safety. Knowing that you can trust yourself fully and completely. Now I want you to start becoming aware of your surroundings again. Feel the surface beneath you. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. And just take a look around the room and see if you can find something that maybe you've never noticed, or something you haven't noticed in a long time. And I want you to take a moment and notice it now. Just really take a look at it. What does it look like? What color is it? What shape? What's the texture? If you touched it, would it feel warm? Would it feel cool to the touch? Just notice as much as you can about that object. And that'll help you get grounded. So now I want you guys to go back and think about that fear. Where would you rate yourself now on a scale from 1 to 10? 1 being not really any fear at all, and 10 being terrified. So where would you rate yourself? Is it higher, lower, the same? Hopefully it's a bit lower. And if you find it's still pretty high, your number, you can go back and tap again. You can just repeat. You can tap as many times as you like, as many times as it takes to feel relief. So how was that for you guys? How did that feel? I would love to know, actually, if you guys would leave your numbers down below, where you started and where you are now. That would be great. I would love to kind of see the change, right? So if you guys had any kind of release, any kind of relief, right, from fear, from stress. So let me know down below what your numbers, where you started and where you are now. That'd be great. Now also, if you find that tapping is something that, you kind of, wow, that was pretty cool, I want to do that again, I will leave a link down below for a free Think Happy Strategy session with me, so we can talk a little bit more about some options for you and how you could work with me, or if I have any other ideas of things you can try. So take advantage of these, okay? So it's a free call where we can really kind of dig in deep to what you need, okay? So I will leave that link down below. And I also want to thank Tammy so much for putting this whole thing together. This is amazing. This is wonderful. It's so great to have all these healers come together and do this great summit, right? It's so amazing. So thank you so much, Tammy, for putting this all together. It's wonderful. And I am thoroughly enjoying it. Okay, so I think that's all I have for you guys today, but I am looking forward to connecting with some of you and maybe having some good chats. And I really would love to hear what you guys think of tapping and how it worked out for you. And again, Tammy, thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of this. This has been an honor. So take care, guys. We'll hopefully talk to some of you soon.